The spoiled little girl says, "The princess of this house has arrived." Then she looks at the maid and asks, "And who are you?" The maid replies, "I am the new maid of this house, and your father hired me." The spoiled girl angrily says, "Ugh, my father only hires crazy people. Okay, your first job is to pick up these things. Hurry, that's why you get paid." The poor maid picks up the bag and goes to put it away. The little girl meets her mother happily and says, "Mom, I bought everything today. I even got 2 iPhone 14s and lots of beautiful clothes." Her mother says, "Really? Wow, you will look like a princess as always. But one thing, don't tell your dad about all this." The little girl says, "Okay." The little girl goes to her room. Meanwhile, the spoiled girl throws clothes at the maid, making them dirty, and angrily says, "Hold my towel, wash it first. And these shoes are not arranged properly. I said purple with dark colors and pink with blue. And make my breakfast in 3 minutes." The maid says, "Okay." She picks up the clothes and then brings breakfast after a few minutes. The spoiled girl tastes the breakfast and immediately throws the plate on the floor, angrily saying, "Ugh, I don't like this. I will try my best to get you fired." She leaves angrily. The maid starts crying. The girl's mother comes and the maid tells her, "I will talk to your husband. I am not made of stone. Your daughter is too rude." The mother angrily says, "Listen carefully. You are here to work, clean, follow her instructions, wash her clothes, and nothing else. Don't tell my husband anything. Everything in this house goes through me. Understand?" After a while, the mother goes to her spoiled daughter and asks, "What happened, dear? Why are you crying?" The spoiled girl says, "She put me in the cereal. You know I don't like it." The mother says, "Yes, she is really bad. Looks like she won't stay in this house till tonight. We will have to use the usual method." The spoiled girl says, "Yes, Mom, let's do it." Later, the woman distracts the maid by talking to her. The little girl secretly puts her father's money and watch in the maid's bag and leaves. In the evening, when the husband comes home and checks his drawer, he finds the money and watch missing. He calls his wife and says, "My $25,000 watch and cash are gone." The wife says, "So you suspect me?" The husband says, "No, but who else comes into the house besides us?" The wife says, "The new maid. Ask her." The husband goes with his wife and daughter to the maid. He asks, "Come here. The money and watch are missing. Did you see anything?" The maid says, "No, sir. I never touch your personal things." The little girl says, "Papa, I saw her pick up the things." The wife says, "Bring her bag. Let's check." When they check the maid's bag, the money and watch are inside. The maid panics and starts crying. "How? I didn't take it. I swear." But the man doesn't believe her. Security is called. The man says, "You are fired and we called the police for theft." The poor maid cries, but her helper brings her things packed. The wife is surprised. "Why did he pack my things?" The husband says, "I had cameras in the house. I saw everything. You did all this. You have done this with every maid." The wife says, "I did it to protect us." The husband angrily says, "Enough. You are teaching lies even to your daughter. You should be ashamed." He then gives the money back to the maid. "Here, keep this. It's yours." He tells his wife, "I spoke to the lawyers. The daughter will stay with me. Leave the house now." The wife cries, "No, please, please." The husband firmly says, "Enough. Go out," and pushes her out of the house.